It's Monday. And I forgot to stream on Saturday. Oh well. We had Thanksgiving. Life goes on. Um so it's been another week and we only played it like 2 hours last week, so depending on how much reading we have to do as usual will dictate how much we play. But we've been having fun in this game, and I think we'll continue to have fun in this game. And Mr. William is attempting to steal food. Very kind of him. And apparently he's just assassinated his sister, Charming. All right. Well, if either of them come back, we will reconvene. um, on that note, we were in the lab room here, and we had figured out two of these special things, but apparently we need some different reagent, because we need something else, and we don't have it. So we're gonna hopefully find it. I think. Oh right, because we had come to this place. The dude who welcomed us seemed like he was probably actually the bad guy, but hard to say. Because we need a new navigator. That's what this comes down to. And I think that about covers it. Yeah. So hopefully we can find another thingamajiggery bob.
Let's see this through.
Yes, let's see this through. Is this guy alive or? Okay, he's definitely alive. But he also doesn't look alive. Uh-oh. Game. I definitely killed this dude. Concern. Yeah, that's not good if the dude that's supposed to be dead is standing up. So we were here. We've apparently missed loot. Well, that's unacceptable. William, if you're not gonna be good boy, you're gonna be nowhere. Alright. So we're here. And there's loot back here somewhere that we have missed. Is it this one? It's not here. And this is definitely the... Okay, so it's not here. It's down here.
Let's seize the moment.
Oh yeah, we did miss some. Okay, nothing that is for that mini puzzle though, which is too bad. I think we explored everything over here. Yeah. And everything in here was what we've seen. And I don't think we missed anything in here. I mean, if we did, it's like we missed the check. So, like, there's no way to check it again, I presume. So let's come back. Here-ish? How do we get back itself? Can we... I actually don't know. So, yeah, I don't...
Onward
Yeah, because like I said, we were definitely in here. And we came down here. And again, we don't have anything else we could put here. And the pieces that I had here
Looking ahead.
definitely did not work. I'll redo it just for ha-has. And then if I push the button, it explodes. So, like, it's not right. So I guess the question is, how do we get out of here? No, I just want to move the map. Well, that is...
Let's see this through.
No, I don't want to move the fucking camera. That's frustrating. I literally do not want to move the camera. Like, I just want to... Anyway, doesn't matter. What I don't know is how we get back. Like, I don't actually see a way to get back. Oh, here we go. I'm just blind.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay, so we're back here.
Stay sharp.
So let's save. Chat with him, maybe. Felic Orcelio. He looks better, so he's bandaged himself up. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well? Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. Adira suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deep into her shoulder. Then she starts mumbling. This is good. This is definitely good. The crossroads. Sorry, mumbling. Crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy, they fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Guys, what do you want? I tried to feed you. Like, I don't understand. Gracie, come here. Come have food. Or don't, but stop complaining. Come on. Daddy's busy. And William's being a brat. I don't know what you guys want to do. There you go. Yes. Good. Miss Gracie can have a bite. Go on. Good girl. Good girl, Miss Gracie. Yeah. And William can be a good boy and let her eat, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Come on, baby girl. Anytime. I don't want to guard you from William, but you gotta eat if you want to eat. Like, thinking about it. She's thinking about it. She's still thinking about it. Lots of thinking going on here. No eating, but lots of thinking. Let's see here. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? Adira. My whisperers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say that tearing off the masks is your concern. Tell me more. What paths? Adira. I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like most. Thanks, I don't know what you mean. She nods tiredly and glances at Felix out of the corner of her eye. Felix, the station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. Keep the key. There is darkness swirling in Felix Orselio's bottomless eyes as he bares his sharp teeth in a defensive snarl. Care to explain yourself, scion of the Von Valancius dynasty? What is the meaning of this? Who is the child mentioned in the documents and reports found on the station? Felix, you meddled with something that should have been left alone. The keeper folds his arms and shakes his head disapprovingly. The child is what the station servants called Lady Cassia, for the commoner's dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it is not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they are still able to speak. The madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. Felix gives an indifferent shrug. That's why they're insane. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dared to raise their hand against the scions of a noble bloodline? The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. Felix, the warp corrupts not only the soul, but just as much the body and the mind. Mad and furious, a single servant wielded more strength than an entire squad of the mistress's personal guards. The bodyguards had their minds fogged as well, but their honed will let them hold out just long enough to destroy those who rushed in to assault them with bare hands. Destroying the shuttles, shutting off the power, and disabling the security systems. Too many things required special access only available to the keeper of the station. Felix, as I'm sure you are aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Orselio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and also the one to blame for the woes that have befallen Urac 5 and our noble line. I saw the security captain's report. Only the keepers have access to the station's systems, but Theobald stayed at his side the entire time and could not have initiated the self-destruct protocol. Felix, which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after, or... Felix's stern face twists in disgust. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who is going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left? By the God Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were very lenient toward them, purposefully neglecting the security protocols. Felix, I was lenient, this is true, and in the end I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. The keeper spits out the last few words with particular bitterness. Enough lies, Felix. I'm certain you're the one behind this coup. Felix nods wearily. I suppose it is time to remove my mask. Congratulations, you've got me. But did you really expect me to be sincere this entire time? To welcome you with open arms, an ally of Tisiphone and her monster? The accursed child has tormented the navigators of House Orselio for years? Don't make me laugh. You arrived to help her completely destroy our house, and I cannot let this happen. Who the hell is Tisiphone? Probably Tisiphone. What are you babbling about? I know nothing of this Tisiphone or monsters of any kind. You do not? Felix hesitates for quite a while. In that case, accept my sincere apology for the deception and my earlier behavior. I had no intention of making an enemy of a Von Valancius heir, nor of destroying the station that served as my home for many years. They left me no choice. You cannot even imagine what monster lurks in the upper chambers. An evil, a plague, a pestilence upon our bloodline that seeks to destroy House Orselio from within. And Theobald and his followers, just mindless fanatics serving this evil. Lady Cassia is a scion of a merciless tyrant, but it is not her relation to man, I'm gonna have trouble with her freaking name. It is not her relation to Tisiphone. What do you think, William? Tizzy? We're gonna call her Tizzy now? She's a monster whose powers drive servants insane in mere turns. A cursed child who can kill a navigator from the Arcelio bloodline with just a look. I alone managed to get close enough to her over the years. She lowered her guard and trusted me. And at long last, I rid my house of the curse. This is the truth. Perhaps you are ingratiating yourself toward me, hoping I will let down my guard. Felix, I cannot change the past and dare not hope you ever trust me again, but I swear my words and my apology are genuine. I don't know what to do with this guy now. Like, all navigators are abominable mutants and monsters. So what? Felix clutches the precious staff in the hand, resembling a kraken's tentacle. I may be a mutant, and yet monsters may wear many a pleasant guise. Do not believe everything you see. I don't know, guys. Like, he definitely sabotaged everything. I don't want to attack him. Like, if he was going to attack us directly, fine. I don't know. Because I don't necessarily want to take some cursed lady on, but I also don't, like, I haven't met her, right? I haven't gone upstairs. I don't want to antagonize him more, but I think I'm going to and say, seems like yet another lie. Tell me, do you ever speak the truth? Felix, pity. I was hoping to find an ally in you, but now you're merely delaying the sorrowful end of your story. Prepare to die.
Another battle demands our attention.
Okay. So if we choose that, that does indeed lend him to that choice. Yeah, and I think part of the problem is having not played it in a week, I don't remember everything about like the things I read. Like, here's one of them. Like, I don't know. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a hard save here. Because I was curious about option 3, where like... Alright, so let's make a save game. Alright. Save. Alright. So we're just skipping through all of these. What if I say came here to get a navigator? Okay, so it's still the same. So what if I try and take her with me? You do not understand. This is... He stops mid-sentence, makes a brief pause, and then nods himself. You're correct. This may work. It certainly is possible. You're going to need this charm. He hands you a precious stone without a setting. Its luminous surface remains cold to the touch no matter how long you hold it in your hand. If you manage to press it against a monster's skin, whether by force or by guile, the baleful influence of her powers will recede. You will be able to take her and leave the station. Interesting.
I'm at your service.
So he... gonna stay here.
Venture forth.
So I'm curious. So this is Cassia. The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Cassia, only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden behind a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Willpower test succeeded. Okay, so we were guaranteed. You are enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead, your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Nadira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, 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 as if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Argenta. Heresy. Argenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head, and her white hair veils her face. Cabela. With a stony expression, Cabela wipes a single tear that's run down her cheek. These are not my emotions. Mine have long since been cut out of my soul. Give the order, Domin Jaman. I cannot withstand this delirium for much longer. So we could go persuade. We could coerce. I could stone contact her, wound her. Wow, so I've got like 100 choices. I know why I'm here, and so I will stand strong against any illusion. You direct all your attention inward, to your heart, currently shackled by another's suffering. Under the gaze of your burning inner eye, the despair and pain begin to dwindle. The darkness in your soul dissipates. A lump in your throat shrinks, and you discover that you're standing in front of a bizarre creature, a young woman whose tears you seem to have dried along with your own. Cassia. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and a howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? J-Man von Valencius. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Unease settles over her features and she nods cautiously. Pardon my manners, J-Man. I did not expect to make such gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Theobald, the heavy-set old man who's been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs. His eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child! Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserved! Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You! The old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging, milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of dead fish. A sickly, sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. Ooh, the vocabulary, guys. I love it. Theobald, my eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. You can never hear a psychiatrist in the bathroom because the P is silent. I am now clapping weakly and sadly, but thank you for your beautiful 14-month resubscription to the one and only J-Man123. I am your humble servant this evening as we take upon the Warhammer 40k universe. How was the rest of your stream once? I hope you had fun. I hope you got through the struggle bus that was the middle part of your stream. Thanks for the resub, man. Appreciate it. Yes, it definitely looked like it was a fun time. I mean, I saw part of it, so. You should message me later, because I don't think your dad ever got back to me. Well, to me. So we should still update that. Anyway, Theobald, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Adira, watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged it's making the Whisper shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Abelard, threatening the head of a dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. Abelard places a hand on his weapon. So, commerce, persuasion. Let's go for persuasion because it's the higher check. At present, I am trying to determine what is happening on Urak 5. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels in Felix service. So who are you? Abelard, introduce us. Abelard. His lordship rogue trader J-Man von Valencius, heir to the greatest protectorate of the Coronis Expanse and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, extends his greetings. Theobald. Another rogue trainer in our corner of our galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. And so House Orcelio now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or enemy of our house today. You decide. I want to know what happened between you and Felik. Felik is my wayward student. He came to Urak 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me. But he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our Novators, Tisiphone. Oh, okay. So Novator. Oh, okay. So she's the big boss. Yeah. So, choose whose side you're on, murderous traitor or the lawful scion of a noble house. Okay. What is the curse that's taken hold of everyone in this room? And I will read this after I refill my already empty water bottle. Alright, let's see here. Got more water. And some chips. Chips are good. Theobald frowns. Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given our child. When she is sad, we all weep. When she smiles, we laugh. Wants blood? The world turns crimson. Child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Harcelio. Adira, and they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. Felix says that the child is a monster, a legacy of tyranny that must be wiped out. And you believe him? After everything is done to the station? Felix only wishes to dispose of the heir and take the reins in his blood-stained hands. Do not besmirch Lady Cassia's good name. The child is the holiest and most innocent creature on this entire station. You look frightening. Theobald, you're not supposed to see me, or Felix, or the Sacred Child. The Navigators are highly paid for loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the Galactic Sovereign himself. How could you lose control of your own station? Do not thrust my errors in my face. I'm twice your age, and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright service. Or a bright future. What service do you ask of me? Hope glimmers in the Navigator's milky eyes. Save the Sacred Child. Take her away from this station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood briskly away with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Theobald, save the child and deliver safely to Regent Aranto, acting head of House Harcelio in the Coronis Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. Dear, I know we came here for a Navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about the girl, you know? Argenta looks at Cassia, and a painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing, with such a heavy burden upon your shoulders. You are talking as though you expect to die here. Theobald, my service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne, slowly enough to see the child is taken care of. You need help. There is a Medicaid deck on my ship. Theobald shakes his head. No, I am the keeper of Yurok 5, and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. I believe I've made my decision. I really haven't! What do I want to do? Do I want to kill him or not? Like, the one thing I don't like, and I wish that I could do, is to save during cutscene or during dialogue scenes. Because if I don't choose one that I'm happy with, I need to redo the whole scene. But that's just like QL. That's not... It's not required. So I don't necessarily want to attack him. He doesn't seem like he wants to attack me. However, let's take out Felix. Theobald dips his head in favor of the proposition. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of House Orselio's heir will help us to destroy our enemies and shield us from Felix's navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle. Okay. Oh, we've leveled. Cool.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
I assume there's nothing here. I think I'm happy with this choice. But I do have one question which I want to answer. And you're all like, what? I know. I want to see what happens if I put the, like when I just get to her. If I use the thing that Felix gave me. Alright. Okay. So we got that.
Marching ahead.
Now we can go upstairs. So we've done the same things as we did before. We'll skip the scene here. Alright. So what if I bring the stone to contact with her? Okay, so she like, the stone does the same thing, it looks like. The last thing I want to do I know, we're suffering from option paralysis, I admit. Classic problem to have.
Onward. to victory.
My last question is, hand over the key. So is he going upstairs with us now? So this is all the same thing. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm happy with my choice. I think we're gonna go downstairs and kill Felix because we didn't trust him to begin with. Now we don't necessarily trust Cassia either. But, you know, we can be dumb and stupid. Alright, so let's level up first. So our range could be improved. Hmm. There are so many choices here. Like the first block has a lot of things. I don't think I want anything from this group down here. I definitely like this top section. So let's just boost everybody. But it's temporary heal. Having the ability +3 and +6 could be quite useful. Yeah. So this is -2 AP each battle. But it's every battle. That's a free attack. Air of Authority. So that just boosts morale. I don't know. I feel like this is just gonna be useful. Just I need to pick something here too. Lore. Coercion. I think doing that would be reasonable. Okay. Abelard. Hopefully his is easier. Ooh, I like that. Thick skin sounds good. Yeah, alright. I think we'll go with this. Thick skin sounds good. Yeah. Let's go back here. Argenta's our demo lady. Cabella's our healing lady. I'm coercion. I think Carouse is our best choice, so we'll go with that. Right, this was the one I wanted? Yeah. Okay. Adira. Suppose weakness is this one? Okay. So that makes it free. Ooh. 1 damage and 2% armor penetration till the end of combat. Only applies to the first strike or projectile in a burst attack. But it stacks. Although expose weakness. That would also be useful. So like our thing with her is she does a lot of exploit stuff. And then it removes it if she attacks them. Here, someone gets a bonus stack every turn. Here, that's +1. So this is always +1. This one has to be targeted. Ooh, yes. Operative inflicts exploit even on enemies which are out of operative line of sight. Because this was within line of sight. This is everywhere. Okay. Uncanny sight, yes. Edge of fate. Predicted downfall would be nice. Because that's every enemy. Interesting. Any ability the first time. So I think I should do that. Yeah, because I mean this is an ability, right? So this should do all enemies within line of sight, but also ones that are not in line of sight. And then she should get bonus int and perception. If I've done it right. I find out I probably haven't, but that's fine. Soldier? What we got here? Whenever they do damage. Combat Medicae wouldn't be a bad idea. Her Medicae isn't that high. Whereas Cabela's is, as I recall, like 60 something. Yeah, sure, hers is 60. So, not sure I want that instead. Okay, so when she's at full health, she's a much better shot and she can move further. Ooh, that's cool. A lot of tough choices here. I'm going to add more demo. Then here, Blade Dancer. I don't know what to do with her. Like, I could do demo with her also, but that feels duplicative with Argenta. She's not really a strength character, right? She's not. She's very much an agility one. So... I don't know. Like I don't care about either of these. I'm gonna just do athletics. All right, be smart. Bloody mess. Contagious luck. I feel like this character is gonna be really awesome if you know what you're doing. And I love someone who can move around quickly. I'm sure there are better choices, but that's the one I've made. Alright, I assume there's nothing else to do around here.
Stay sharp.
Doesn't look like it. Can I talk to anyone else? Like these people? Okay. Save. Doctor? Can't do anything with Cassia. Guard commander? So almost none of them have a tongue. Understood. Theobald. So do we just like go downstairs? Okay. This will be interesting. Yep, figured he was gonna murder him.
He's assured.
None of you shall survive!
Like, I don't see how they have a shot here. I mean, they've got 20 HP, 20, what's he got, like 60? But Theobald's way stronger. Like, okay, there's a few over here. Alright, so Adira. I feel like I want to attack you guys. So I'm just going to put her there. Abelard. You're going to start there. Argenta. There. No. That's supposed to be Abelard. I still haven't figured out how to No! God damn it! Ah! Sorry, chat. I probably just blasted your ears. How do I go between options? Controls. Previous group member, next group member. Shift plus A, shift plus D. Like I'm gonna remember that. Alright. I mean, it works. I'm not gonna disagree there, but... Alright, so let's start with that. Adira, my dear. So everyone should be exploited, right? Yes. And do they also have minuses to their... No. So I think my hopes were wrong. For what she can do. Yeah. Well, no matter what, they're not gonna like this. But first... we're gonna cast that. And then we're gonna go for the lightning attack.
Was that you? Or
Good enough. Okay. So Adira is good to go. Abelard. So I think we will go Reckless Strike. And then we'll go here.
I will do my duty.
That should kill him, right?
Feel
Yep.
the time.
And then we should also be able to kill this guy.
It will be done.
Well, just missed. Darn. Alright. Felix. Felix shot Lady Cassia's defender. Theobald boosted some people and did damage. And I'm up. Alright, now I do big damage. And I cannot lie. So there's these guys over here. There's this guy here. There's Felix himself. So me, then Cabela, then this guy. So what if we do Voice of Command on Adira?
So done.
Then we're gonna give her a bonus attack round. Then we're gonna take damage on Abelard, but she'll kill too. I'm willing to do that.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
So she should get an extra bonus, I believe. Alright. So now it's back to me. Those two guys are dead. I'm gonna cast this also on Adira. And then go to this side. Hey, Seki! You at least did not go with some crazy resub information like our good friend Once Forever, but that's okay because you're not required. I appreciate you just the way you are, without some silly commentary. I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope Monday was all right for you. You missed the early bit where we were trying to remember what the heck we were doing, and now we've talked through an entire water bottle worth of conversation. And Sophie, suspicious. I swear that both of you are up to something. I don't know what, but thank you both for the resubscription. Sophie says, good morning. I'm not... no, you definitely not, Sophie. Right. Not suspicious at all. If I were to open my Steam friends list right now, would I see you doing things? I feel like I might. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be perceived there. Lies, deceit, yes. Slander. Ooh, I hope it's coming out nicely, Seki. I hope it is coming out nicely. One can only hope. Alright, so we've got a couple more friendly... Oh, congratulations on the... So I actually have a problem. Thank you for the posture check, I'll do that. I have no cats. Oh my god, Seki's like, I'm using all my points! Okay, the table's going up. As in, I have no cat. Slow down. Slow down. My statement was, I have no cats, as in, there are no cats in the room. The cats are elsewhere in the house. They have abandoned me tonight. They were in here, they got food, and they left. So as soon we'll go drag one in there. Okay, all right. Hold on. I hear thump. He's like, food up here? Food on the high table up here? He's like, how do I get up there? Do I remember? He just went, meow. All right, buddy, it's all up there. Meow, meow. Meow. I don't know if you can hear him meowing downstairs. What are you doing? It's up here. He was definitely sleeping with Gracie in my bedroom. Oh, yeah? Well, come on. Seki demands it. Sophie demands it. It's up here. It's up here. Well, come on. There you go. Use the brain cell. You're almost there. Oh, look at, hey, figured it out. He's like, so many choices. So many choices. I want that one. I definitely enjoyed the meowing. Because I was like, if they can hear the meowing, then it makes it so much better. Because it's definitely him going, Dad, I don't understand. You rang the food bell and I'm here for the food. And I'm all like, I lose the brain when I go for the food. I don't want to help. Pretty much. But yeah, he was definitely in the other room, likely on the bed with Gracie taking a little snoozy snooze. So now I have a cat. The thought of lost cat is now been restored. Well, William, you worked pretty hard for that. Well done. Well done, sir. He's like, is there any more? I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate. All right. Right, we were playing a game, you know, but that's okay. I thoroughly enjoy the sidebar because, you know what? If you can't enjoy hanging out with your animals, are you really living? I feel like you're not. He's like, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more somewhere. This is horrible. Dad, how could you do this to me? Let's see here. What does she have? So, I do death from above. I would need to be here.
I am your blade and shield.
Okay, good deal. Oh, you did? Congratulations, Seki. You know who I need to find gifts for? I need to find them some nice new toys. Especially because 2 days before I leave for vacation in January, they're going to the VET. And, you didn't, Seki, but I presume it's a not insignificant sum, but it will be worth it. Because they need that house. Or whatever you bought them. I don't know what you bought them, but I'm sure it's cute. At least $2. Confirmed. Sophie, I will agree with that statement. Yes, at least $2. I will. Just take a seat over here, bud. Say hi to chat. Say hi to chat. Yes. What a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, Seki, that's gonna be so cute. We expect video evidence of the 3 seconds while Molly definitely doesn't eat it. What are you doing, buddy? You being silly? Aw. You mentioning Christmas trees reminds me that my aunt asked me about maybe making some stands for little Christmas trees. Because I had mentioned I might want to do some woodworking again. Ooh, he's got a new bed. She's got a new tunnel. I mean, just think of the love and joy that gets returned with every silly flop and piece of hay sticking in your matcha tea. Still one of my favorite pictures from recently. Okay. Let's do
The
this.
shadows will see it done.
Then let's go here.
By the web.
Nice. Then let's do this.
Honor ordains.
Okay. And then
I shall not
let's do
fail.
this. Okay, so death from above is where she lands. Noted. That was a really awesome turn, though. They're both down to 4. Yeah, too many stockings. Okay, now that it's my turn again. Ooh, those are. Oh, I love the last one. Not that the others aren't cute, but I love the last one. Okay, that's adorable. Um. Yeah, yeah, the pin. Yeah, 100%. Um, speaking of pins, the lady who I bought the pins for this summer gathering, which never got to us in time, I forgot to remove myself from her mailing list. She has sent me her Christmas mailing list in the email. And I'm pretending that I didn't receive the email. I can link you later, but just don't look at any of the bunny pins. Thankfully it's mostly cat pins, so you're safer than I am, but I'm not very safe. I definitely haven't woken up in cold night sweats for no reason. All right, Argenta. She shoots the gun, the pew-pews. So if I were to come over here,
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
yes, you will. All right, you
I'll do
die.
it. You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. Wait.
I will not.
What do you mean? I can't attack again? Oh, right, because it's attack limit for her. Alright, so if we do this, and then we do this, we should be able to attack again. Yes, okay. Cool. If I go stand here,
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
and then William doesn't know what he's doing, but just believe him in chat. We'll use that. Then
I am his will made manifest.
now we're gonna go like so.
As the Emperor commands, twice a prayer.
So he's dead. He got crittied. He got crittied. And I can attack again. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope, didn't get lucky. But I can attack again.
I'll do it.
That's a hit. I can attack again.
Doubt is for the weak. You can escape the
He's
Emperor's
dead.
judgment.
And I think I've got one more shot. That's a miss. But that was awesome. Okay. So we have one guy here with 5 HP and the boss. I'd say we're doing great.
Follow my lead.
Stay vigilant.
Get in front.
For the glory.
Did 8 damage. Nice work. You're gonna heal. Nope, you're not gonna heal anybody.
I must not falter.
Darn, would have been nice if he killed him.
Strengthens me.
He did, though. Nice work. Alright. Adira. My Dira. If you were to come over here,
There is
Like-
movement in the Empyrean.
I'm sure there is, milady. Alright, can I reach? No, just outside my range. What if I go stand like here, completely exposed? I'm sure this is fine. Okay. That does a lot of damage. Alright, so before that, we should be able to cast that. So he should have more exploits on him. He has 4 now. So it does more damage. So now if I do this, that might kill him outright. Okay. Oh, drinking water. Gonna work on it. Well, I don't see anything else better than just attack.
Will do.
Ooh, almost killed him. Nice job. All right, and then
Not this Greyer's job.
okay. So Abelard can move here for 7, which gives him 1 movement left. However, for Lucky Charge, target is too far. Damn. Well, it was worth a try, chat. It was worth a try. So let's cast Endure then.
Indeed.
Oop. Oh, I could have just charged to empty space. Sure. Dummy. Ooh. Well, I'm glad he missed. I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it was going to be nasty. Oh, is it down to me? Do I get the chance to kill him? Please, please, please.
One step ahead.
So I can't get close enough to shoot him unless I switch to this. Now. 23% chance versus 28. Might as well go for it.
They won't expect this.
Yeah, kind of figured. All right, so let's do voice of command on Abelard.
As said, so done. Let's set this in motion.
All right, but Cabela's gonna take care of this because she can run all the frickin' way over here like a boss. I don't know why that's the sound of running, but just believe in me, okay?
This goes against the tenets. As honor
Die.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
I don't think he hears her. I think he's gone.
He was a fine seer of the warp. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
This malformed body held a soul that knew the true meaning of duty. May this righteous man's scales and blood steel my resolve in service.
I regret that we had to meet under such circumstances.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before. What are you going to do to me?
So the first option is the most autocratic. I don't know, chat. How ruthless do we want to be? We've sort of been middle of the road so far. I sort of feel like I want to keep doing that. Which means I'd probably pick like the middle option. Yeah, I think I'll sort of keep what I'm doing. Not quite 100% goody two shoes, but like, although to be fair, this one doesn't say anything about being a navigator. So I feel like option 3 might be... We are a trader, a rogue trader, but we're going to do it our way. So we will do a trade for trade. So Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Orselio at the earliest opportunity.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
We better be able to loot. Just saying. Okay. That looks like a nice gun.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Good luck, Seki. I'm sure you'll find something. Alright, looks like we picked up all the loot. Huh. So I don't know whether... Okay, so if we'd potentially done it differently, we might have gotten a slightly different update there. Maybe. Don't know. Alright. So... leave the station. So the only thing I wasn't able to figure out was this last loot back here. And to be honest, I don't know what the answer is, because I felt like I did everything right. But clearly not. I don't know. I have 4 pieces here, but they didn't go together. But I think we're going to carry on. First, however,
I guide humanity between the stars.
let's look at what she is. Perception, willpower, awareness, warp. She is... I want to go like here. She's an officer. Oh, so she's also an officer. So she's like me. She's an officer also. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's look here. Oh, we get to level up all the way to level 8. I don't know if I was prepared for that. Oh, right, because she's going to have navigator skills, isn't she? So she may be an officer, but she has warp features. So we got to look at this stuff. Whoa! Every even turn, they gain an additional action point. Every odd turn, they gain 20 perception. Doesn't stack though, but still, that's an always bonus. Okay, if she can see people, they do worse. And that's just line of sight. Okay. Ooh. Additional movement points. All turns, including extra ones. So she gets bonuses even if an ally gets... This is interesting. Like, there's so much depth here that I'm not prepared for, but that's okay. I do like me a game like this. I don't know. Ooh, they heal 5 wounds at the beginning of every turn. So they just have straight up heal. They've got a regen ability. You're fine, buddy. You bringing me a toy? No, you're just meowing. Aw, hello, buddy boy. Okay, so I do really like the Strange Vitality. I think that's just cool. So I'm just gonna favorite that. Other ones that I'd like. That was interesting, but okay. It was this Guide of Souls and Eye of Oblivion and Ebb and Flow. Okay. Yeah, and I guess all the rest is just regular stuff. We could also look at extra movement. But definitely Definitely do that. I like that idea. Definitely willpower. And then let's go with Eye of Oblivion. And let's go here. Hi, William. Yes, you're beautiful. So I don't know if I want to make her as much of the boosting officer as I have with my main guy. Hi, William. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, I think I'm gonna get more of this stuff. More willpower. Right? Because she does have big perception. Let's go perception. Now. Ooh, these are cool. These are definitely new. These are like tier 2 stuff. Ooh, plus 30% hit chance. Dodge on the next dodge test. Okay, so they're independent. So she gets all 3. That sounds awesome also. 16 cell radius. That's huge. Lincoln and Molly together. Okay. Well, may the eye of chat be on them also and say, be good. I believe in you two. Bond up. Become the couple you are meant to be. Dark and light. Bond mother fluffers. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna go with Held in My Gaze. Now, what is this based off of? By willpower bonus. Okay. Oh, we get both. Ooh. So we want to boost willpower like nobody's business. We're just all in on willpower. Sounds good. There is. I mean, he's currently wrapped between my 2 arms, Sophie. He's wedged himself in. He has tucked his head on my left wrist. Tail is thwapping gently and happily at the edge of the desk, and he's purring softly. So he's happy. He's happy. He'd be happier with more food, but he's happy. So if I do Perilous Ways, and then come back here and go Zone of Fear. Okay. Mr. William, you're lucky boy. You're lucky boy. Guess what's happening? I'm gonna open the drawer. Yes. Stay. No. Don't hop down. You're gonna have to hop back up. Hold on. So to be fair, Seki, I was sort of pushing him forward to try and get him on camera while he was still sitting down. He's like, something is up. Something is up. Yes, they know. They know. Oh, it's a good thing I read these little notes down at the bottom, like, can't move after that. Can't attack after that. Yeah, like using one of these and then one of these. It's so rude, Sophie. Especially, so I don't think I posted it to Fluffy Corner. So Will has this thing where on occasion he'll sit on the lap, but then, he's got his head, toward my chest and looking up at me adoringly and wanting love and attention. And he will occasionally lean his head sort of into the crook of my elbow and, tuck it in there. And, then he's looking up at me. And he loves, when he's doing that, for me to pet his chest just between his two leggies. And so, of course, he then stretches his legs out in front of him up into the air and just smiles and holds them out, and all is well in the world. And he was doing it so aggressively last night while I was sitting on the couch that I was like, I need to get this on film. To be fair to William, he didn't stop, but I didn't hit the damn record button. I set it on video, and I thought I hit the button. But I did not. So I have 0 seconds of what I thought was 35 seconds of perfect video. And then I have 5 seconds of me attempting to force him to continue to do what he was doing before in the same adorable method. And him being like, Dad, I ain't playing this game, Chief. I knows you up to something. So yes. Mea culpa. I oh, look at that eyeball. That was so cute. I hope you saw the eyeball. He stuck the eyeball in there. You silly boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Seki. Do it again. You and I both know that's not how that works. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with Glimpse of Fate. I know you were. I'm not disagreeing. I just don't know what you want me to do. Oh yeah, we should definitely do warp. Warpity warp warp. All right. So she's level 8 now. Save, William. No, not on the keyboard. No. William's threatening me.
Every moment a chance for greatness.
All right, so everybody's dead here. We're gonna GTFO.
Let's seize the moment.
Actually, this is the wrong way, isn't it? This is the elevator up. Never mind. All right, to the Void Ship Bridge. Cutscene. Yep. Vox Master, Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Ooh, your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. Right, because we chose not to inhibit her powers. This is going to be something that changes the entirety of the game, apparently. But here we go. Cassia, without even looking at the Vox Master, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Okay. So, there we go. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What did you wish to speak about? Before I begin the ritual, I wish to look once again into the eyes of the man whose fame is so great it managed to penetrate the impregnable walls of Urak 5 long before we ever met. It truly is you, J-Man. The person the whole Expanse and the Calixis sector are talking about. And now, a rogue trader as well. After a few seconds' hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale, and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honorably. You convinced her to depart of her own free will, and did not exploit me in my wretched position. And for that, I am immeasurably grateful. But now, Cassia throws back her shoulders. I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board. But no red. What's wrong with red paint? It is my habit to use the blood of my attendants so as to preserve my own. However, given the current circumstances, my own will serve even better. The blood of the Navis nobility is sacred, and so is more suitable for the communion ritual. Tell me about what it entails. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I become one with the vessel. Cassia lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I use the House Orselio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts. And then, I become one with the universe. Then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light. The guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. Cassia unfurls her hand as though dropping something. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orselio never lose their course. I shall ensure that all necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. Cassia nods in thanks. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. Big Dis is coming back. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge. May the Emperor's light help us all. Ooh, let's go! Cassia. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up the susurration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clinking of implants. Then the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence. Initiating communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard. Then, the stifled gasp of the Lady Navigator, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, and the faint whisper of a brush. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance, a storm rising above foaming waters, armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit. Of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. Voxmaster Vigdi. The Voxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Voxcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Cassia, you alright in there, Chief? Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, their throats raw from the strain. And then, sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. Huh! It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual. Or what is left of them. Cassia. Rogue traitor, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clinking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you need of me. Boxmaster Vigdy. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters that require attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of the station, Urak 5. Regrettably, we arrived too late to evacuate the residents of the station. The warp disruptions affecting Urak 5 twisted the bodies and minds of its attendants. The corruption failed to affect Lady Cassia, thank the Emperor. The navigators are trained to resist the Immaterium's pull. Oh, I was hoping to do more than just read for the end of this, but here we go. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Engine Seer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and, much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrich von Kallax, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for sure he was not at Urak 5, so keep this in mind when making any future plans. Thank you, Vigdis. This will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. All right. So we are back on the ship. We're gonna save it right here, and we're gonna call it a night right here. I really love the writing of this, and I hope it's not. I hope me reading it doesn't dull the experience for y'all. I am definitely enjoying it. It's verbose, and I hate to say it, but for all of the pain in reading it, I do like the verbosity of it, because it's good writing. In some ways, this writing, I may enjoy this writing more than Baldur's Gate 3. I'm getting that feeling. Like they are definitely doing their far best to paint this universe through both the game itself and the written words that they have in it. Hopefully this weekend we'll be back streaming on Saturday evening. I definitely forgot during the holidays that Saturday was Saturday, but you know, these things do happen. And certainly during the holidays, you know, we may have a more fractured schedule than normal. William is now putting his paw on my lower chin. This is clearly an indication that I must leave or die. He is desperate now, chat. Even with two very hearty feedings by the one and only Miss Seki. So have a great night, guys. I hope the rest of your week goes lovely, wonderful, experiencing of joy and not sorrow. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.